know. We gotta get everyone in the cross country group chat in or something. Like they take their running production. Oh, 2 likes already.
I know it's got 2 likes already.
You need.
Let's see if it's working.
I don't have service down here.
Are you in already? Hey everybody. So tomorrow is the big day. Going for the 17-minute 5K. What's up, Alex Runner? I hope this time works for you. I try to make the time early enough to where you could come on. So
it's like 9 o'clock in England.
What time is it in England?
I'm calling 9 o'clock.
Is it 9? Yeah. I think it's 9.
Oh, my water didn't freeze overnight. It is.
What time is it, Alex Runner, in England? I think 9. Oh, we were right. 6-hour difference. So I'm glad I can make it early enough to where you could come on. You know, you're one of my most loyal subscribers, so wanted to make sure it was good time for you. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out here. No problem, bud. Just kind of hanging out here. No, big day tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting. Put your you guys have any predictions? Alex, Runner, do you have a prediction?
For what time you're gonna get?
For what time I'm gonna get?
I'm gonna make my own prediction. I'm gonna say 16:45.
16:45. Stacks, you got a prediction?
16:51.
16:51. 16:57. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I went to the zoo and I kind of scouted out a course. I said in today's video I've done this race before, but the race is that I changed up the course a little bit because there's some parts of the course that are not accessed to the public necessarily. They only do it for that race. But we created our own zoo course. I mean, grind never stops, you know. Create our own course. Oh, and yeah, guys, Evan and Stocks, the film crew, they ran a 5K yesterday. Evan, why don't you go first?
All right. So my official time was 24:47. It went really good. I felt really good. I picked out the route. It was from a local race that happens around Thanksgiving time in our town. That didn't happen this year. I think it was virtual, but I didn't do it. But I just picked the route. Usually there'd be a few areas, like there's usually traffic, but the police would block off a area that the runners could go through, or at least they would manage the traffic. Jaden had a faster start than me. He beat the traffic in all the areas. I was right behind him for a little bit, but then I had to stop for like 20 or 30 seconds just to let the traffic pass, and then I was able to keep going. So a little disappointed that I had to stop, but I mean, overall, great race, felt good. Feeling good right now, not too sore, and got to wear the new endorphin speed, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, Alex Runner, to answer your question, I believe I ran 19:20 last year, but I was not in great shape. I got sick. I got sick twice before the race, and that took me out for like 2 weeks. I did not get any consistent training in whatsoever. So, I mean, 19 minutes was an okay time, but I definitely could, if I had consistent training, I definitely could have ran faster. Now, Stacks, how was your 5K?
Yeah, so my time was 22:07. As Evan said, I got ahead of all the traffic, so I didn't have to really stop at all. The only place I had to walk up a hill just because it was a pretty brutal hill to run up, and I was pretty winded. But besides that, did pretty good.
Yeah, that hill the whole course was pretty much flat, and I mean, it was a good course, I think, but just at the end, it's like the last, I don't know, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2 miles, something like that. There's the largest hill of the course, and you end it off, and it's pretty hard. It was pretty challenging. You could feel the pain a little bit going up for it, but then once you get up there, it's all downhill, going downhill, and then you gain some speed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got pictures of them. I didn't make a video of it, but They ran pretty good races. Kind of been training them in a way. Been training Evan here. Stock's been training. Stock's finally getting into running. He finally got a pair of running shoes. How long did it take?
I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months.
Yeah, we've been training since I've trained since basically the beginning of September. And when did you join? Did you join like a couple of weeks after, right? Yeah.
Stacks was like, gotta get on the hype train here.
Yeah.
Stacks finally got Strava too, so follow Jaden Stacks on Strava.
Follow me on Strava too, Evan Schubert.
It only took Stacks 5 months to get Strava.
He was against it in the beginning, but I think he likes it now a little bit, right?
I don't all like it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
It's a good way to track your shoe mileage and see how you improve over time. I use Nike Running before. That's pretty good. You're just doing it by yourself. You kind of get to see what other people are doing. I know there's routes on there, so you can kind of
You mean segment?
yeah, like the challenge segments. I haven't done any of those, but that's like a good way to kind of have like competitiveness.
Alex Runner said you did a great job.
Yeah, thanks, Alexander.
But yeah, we're just kind of hanging out here. What kind of Alex Runner? What shoes are you running in right now? Just out of curiosity. Right now, my running shoe rotation Nike Pegasus 36. And then I got the Brooks Glycerin. I think it's either 14 or 15. I think it's 18 actually. Brooks Glycerin 18. Did a shoe review on that if you want to check it out. But also I got the Saucony Endorphin Pros. So I got a pretty good shoe rotation. He's got the same shoes as you.
Yeah, the speed. I mean, I find it personally. I mean, I'm only like 10 miles into it, so I could still be breaking it in. Like it seems like a little bit firmer. Like if you're just walking around, even if you're going like I don't know, like my long run pace is like 8:45, somewhere around that, 9, somewhere around that. But like when you pick it up and when I'm doing speed workouts, when I was doing my like tempo run, even you really feel it then. When I was doing my strides, like at just at like a really fast pace, then you really feel it. Carbon fiber late, and what's the technology?
nylon plate.
Yeah,
and the speed roll technology.
The speed roll technology. Yeah, I feel that.
The Peg 37s. I haven't tried the Peg 37s, but from I've heard, the airbag makes a big difference. Did you notice the airbag right away when you had your Peg 37? Just out of curiosity. I thought about getting the Peg 37s, but I'm not sure yet. I might just wait till the Peg 38s come out and then the price drops.
What time do they usually come around? Like what season?
I'm not sure. They're probably doing a new one like every 6 months for the Peg lineup.
Oh really?
Your turbos are discontinued pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pick one up before the track season. The tempo next percent they just look too bulky for what I need, and the turbo 2 is nice and light. Has a zoom max, so nice, fast, comfortable, all you need.
I'm not a big fan of the tempo next percent. From what I've heard, you can really if you want to use the tempo next percent, the best way to use them is just for speed work. When you're doing like a distance run or something, they just feel really clunky on your feet. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, James has Levitate 2s.
The Brooks Levitate.
Yeah.
Got them from Amazon.
That's what I had those for my track season for the freshman year. They were pretty good. I had the wrong shoe size because I went to the shoe store and they're like, you need a 10.5 or something. I'm like, all right, I trust them. And then I think that they were a little off, but they were a little heavy, but still ran with them. Had a pretty good season for freshman year for not running really before, but they seem like pretty solid shoes.
Yeah, soft landing. I mean, the pegs. What I've noticed, like I wore Nikes for probably 2 straight years, and then I ended up wearing the Brooks Glycerins, and I really enjoyed that shoe. I really enjoy the soft cushioning. But but I might have to try the Peg 37s if there's a cushion landing. I mean, that seems pretty nice. And Brooks shoes for spikes. I mean, I don't think I've ever worn Brooks shoes spikes. I have New Balance spikes right now, but right now I'm wearing New Balance spikes. Who knows? Maybe maybe I might get Dragonflies or the Victories.
That'd be cool. They
But
have some really cool colors on those.
yeah, I mean, I'd hope they have cool colors for $180 you're spending on a pair of spikes.
Yeah. I would personally won't spend 100. I don't even have spikes, even though I was a sprinter. But this season, if I do sprinting, even if I don't do sprinting, I'll end up getting spikes for whatever I do.
I don't. That's interesting. I don't have different spikes for cross and different spikes for track. I just usually use the same. I just usually use the same for cross and track. Yeah, the Dragonflies look pretty sweet. I mean, the Atom Knit upper, the airbag. Just the only problem is the price range. Even if they were 150 and 120, I think they could sell a lot more, but I think they're hard to find. Let me see. Let me search it. Dragon. What is that? Do you look on StockX?
Yeah, that's where they should be available all the time, but you're gonna pay a premium on that one.
Let's look at StockX. Let's see how much it is.
I've sold shoes on StockX. I've heard some bad stories about like people getting shoes from them, and they like because when you sell for that, it's like the StockX is a middleman, and they make sure it's real and good quality. Sometimes there's just some quality control issues, but for spikes, you should be pretty good to buy them there. And you can even buy trading cards and Xboxes on StockX, so they've really expanded.
Bro, I haven't played video games in so long.
I play CS:GO and Roblox, and
Wow.
2K, and 2K.
2K is where it's at.
2K is pretty good.
Evan finally beat me in 2K after 3 years.
I finally learned the controller because when I set up the game, I had like a. Do you want to learn how to play? Yeah, I want to. Oh,
Bro, what?
you got a notification. I got a new watch too. I got the Apple Watch. What is it? Series 6, I think, something like that. Has some cool features. Tells me way too much stuff. Its battery life is not so good. I mean, for what it all does, it's probably good, but 16 hours. So you kind of have to charge it every single day. I wear it sometimes. Most of the time, I forget to put it on, but I'll put it on when I'm running or working out. But like now, I remembered it, but most of the time, I forget it.
He says his sister has the Apple Watch too.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've only had mine since.
You got it for Christmas?
Yeah, I think. So. Yeah, I did. So I've only had it for only half a month or something. But I'm learning about it. Like, there's this many apps on it. It's hard to
That's
say.
too many.
Yeah. Enter passcode. All right.
That's a pretty nice Christmas gift, getting a new watch, though.
It's hard to see, but there's like so many apps on there. Oh, it turned off now.
Wait. I don't even know.
Oh,
We
man.
can go without it.
All right.
That's it.
It's on for a little bit.
That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense in a way if there's a lot of mud. I haven't really had to run in a lot of mud though. Like there's been, I'd say probably the sectional course that I ran on, that probably had the worst footing, I would say, because it rained. It basically the course was pretty flat. It was pretty flat like this, but there was this one section where it sloped down like this, and when it rained, the ground just got completely wet, and the footing was terrible. But we all know what happened during that race. Don't necessarily want to relive that race.
The sectional race?
Yeah. You guys, you know what happened with what happened there. That was a tough race.
So Jim, what do you use to track your run?
I just use my phone. I was using the Under Armour app to do it, but now I have Strava. I'll probably just use that instead.
That way
So,
I'll be way easier tracking your training.
You'll be able to track where you are at any moment.
Yeah, I haven't. Most races are training with big hills. I haven't really had. There haven't really been too many courses with big hills, but like the course that I ran on for 6 straight meets for cross country, there was one big hill, but otherwise it was I didn't have too bad at hills. I got the Forerunner 645 music though. The 245, I thought about getting the 245, but it was only like $50 more to upgrade to the 645. So I was like, I might as well just upgrade, get the better watch. So that's why I got that one. Otherwise, I probably would have gone with the 245.
What's the battery life on that watch that you have?
It's like 6 days.
6.
Not like 4 days, I'd say on average.
So that one, it's more of like a running watch, it's designed for running compared to like the Apple Watch, where it's like it can be used for a lot of activities, but it can be for a lot of people. Like I've seen people that like
It's like more daily usage.
yeah. There's a lot of activities on here. Like you can do walk, run, cycle.
Can you bike?
Yeah, you can cycle inside. You can do elliptical, the rower, stair stepper, high intense or the HITT, hiking, yoga,
The HIIT workout?
yeah, functional strength training, dance, cool down, core training, pool swim, open water swim, just to name a few. So it covers so much. That's probably why the battery life isn't that good. There's just so many things going on at one time. But I can even check the stock market. I can use a GPS. I can make an emoji or a memoji.
Bruh.
I don't think I'll ever use that.
I don't think you need a memoji.
I can control my fish lights from here. Apparently, it hasn't worked so far, but maybe in the future they'll update it so I can control my fish lights from home. But
Evan's got a 30-gallon saltwater tank.
24 gallon. But counting the sump in the back, it's 31 gallons.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Alex Runner. It's more of a phone than a watch, I'd say. I mean, for me, I get my notifications for text messages and all that, but all those apps, I mean, that makes sense. What you're saying. It's more of a phone than a watch. But you got any questions, Alex Runner? Any more questions? We talked about watch, shoes.
I think most people are the timing. I mean, there's a Packer going.
There's a Packer game. I mean,
That's a foot. I mean, if Alex Warner doesn't know, it's like our football team for the state.
it's American football.
Yeah, so most
not
people might
not
be watching
soccer football. What do I think I can run tomorrow?
Question.
That is a good question. I mean, I think honestly, I think I could run sub 17, maybe 16. I'm gonna say 1650 area, but I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Like I did a workout yesterday. It's pretty much the workout I do for every single tune-up race, or for every important race. We'll do that workout, and I was able to average below sub 5 pace. So, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, 1650. I'm gonna say 1650 for what I think I can run tomorrow. 1650. And I know some of the American football games they're playing in England. Or do you guys get to like watch those games? Can you actually go? Do they have stadiums and stuff set up for that? Just out of curiosity.
For American football, there.
Yeah, for American football.
Oh,
I don't think the Packers, my hometown football team, I don't think they have. Yeah, I don't know either. I might have to look that up after this. Never know. Might have to look it up. Why don't you look it up, Stocks? Or Evan, why don't you look it
I don't
up?
have service down here.
Bruh.
I think a good question is Do you guys think that the Olympic 2021 in is it Tokyo that's happening? Is that going to happen? Do you guys think?
I mean, I think the Olympics are going to happen. I think honestly the money that Japan is going to lose out on,
Yeah,
I think Japan has to do it. The Dolphin, I mean, the Dolphins are. I think it will happen too. But I mean, I don't see it getting canceled.
I think maybe they'll modify it so it's just if any spectators come, it'll be like
Family
only
members,
yeah, and if they do even sell to the public, it'd be only enough to distance people out like 6 months or
like when
6 feet.
like when
Uh,
you
yeah,
like in an outdoor track meet, I feel like you can space everybody out. Same thing in swimming. I mean, you could space people out, but
and I mean they can make it so like you have to get a COVID test before you come in, just like ramp up all the procedures that they have to do in order to keep everyone safe. And I think it could happen.
create a bubble maybe scenario.
Maybe
Yeah, vaccines will be distributed, I think, by then. I think like in the US healthcare personnel are getting vaccines right now. I'm not necessarily positive on that.
yeah. I know my my great grandma actually got it only because there was like leftovers.
Yeah. So going back to the American football stadiums in England, I'm gonna probably absolutely butcher this name, but the Chicago Bears and Oakland Raiders played at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. This is back in like 2019. So that's the first American football game in England.
Oh
So
yeah, I
they,
think I watched that. The Bears lost. That's pretty cool. He's a doctor. I, that's interesting. He got it 2 months ago. You got. It's hard to believe if the vaccine. It's hard to believe the vaccines have been out for a while now.
Yeah,
It's a good thing though, I'd say.
I actually get to get I'm donating blood in like a couple of months, so then we'll run tests and actually see if I have the COVID.
The asymptomatic test.
Yeah, well, when they draw blood, they'll put it through a test and see if I have the antibodies for it.
That's not that's not too bad. 20 to 30 minute drive. How bad is the traffic? And I think you're in the London area, right? How bad is the traffic there? Because I've heard the traffic is absolutely terrible. But
I mean, I've watched the Uber Eats guy on a bike go through the city of London delivering. It looked pretty crazy from that video. So
Uber driver.
yeah, probably also depends on which time you're going out the boat.
That's true too. Probably depends upon time.
It's usually terrible.
Yeah, issue. Yeah, that makes sense. In a way, a must. How how fun is it running in England with all that traffic? I mean, I usually do my runs in the morning and get it done with when there isn't too much traffic. But I mean, if there's a lot of traffic, it just kind of makes me not happy. Kind of, I can. As some drivers just don't know how to drive, and they shouldn't have their license. So.
I mean,
it,
when I was first starting running, I was running really late, so there was really no traffic. But now I'm bringing it back to like 3 o'clock, so you have to adjust that and seeing more weird looks than ever before.
So, Alex, I got a question here. How do people shovel their sidewalks? Because do people shovel their sidewalks? Because where I live, people don't shovel their sidewalks, and pardon my language, but it absolutely pisses me off. Do people actually shovel their sidewalks in England? Just out of curiosity, because if they do, I might think about transferring. There's real. Well, you're lucky then. I mean, if I could, I'd face the camera by my window here, but there's snow. It's not too bad, but I mean, when there's a big snowstorm and then you go outside after a day, it's really annoying. I mean, if it's a tiny bit, it's not too bad, I mean, hopefully people shovel it off if it's a tiny bit. But when it gets to like 4 inches, some people are just lazy and don't want to shovel their sidewalk.
And then they just wait, and then they finally do it, and then there's a bunch of ice underneath that they don't get off.
Yeah.
That sucks because when there was a big snowstorm, and then when I went running for like that whole week after that, it was just ice everywhere. So that's when you have to go on the treadmill. But
Good old treadmill. I haven't done a treadmill workout in a long time. If you want to check out a long run on the treadmill, that one's kind of boring, but I think I had to take a break in between there. Had to go to the. Oh, that kind of sucks, Alex Runner. The treadmill's okay, but I mean, what I love about the treadmill is when it's like your roof isn't tall enough. That kind of sucks then. But like usually what'll happen is it'll get dark. That's nice that you have a stationary bike. I mean, at least you can get some cardio when you don't want to go outside. But it gets like when it gets to 5 o'clock, it gets dark, and that's when I sometimes do my runs, and I don't like running in the dark. So basically, I'll just hop on the treadmill. Sometimes I wish. Sometimes I like my treadmill. Sometimes I don't. It depends upon the day.
for me, I don't have a treadmill at my house, but I have a gym membership to like a 24/7 gym. So then I'll usually just go drive there. But I mean, if it's snowing bad, then it's kind of hard to get there with my car. Well, then I can take my mom's car because it's like an SUV, so usually I can get there without going in a ditch or somewhere. Keep it safe.
Hmm. Bro, what water is this? pH balanced water?
Life water. This was when we did, like for 3 months our fridge and we didn't have drinking water. Like it was like contaminated. But now it's working. We still have water left over.
Let's go. 3 people on here.
Yeah, now I can watch JK Running Productions video on my fridge. It's so stupid.
I mean, I don't know if it's stupid if you get to play a JK Running Productions video on your fridge. How accurate? To be honest, I think it's accurate to a certain point because like for my 5K time, I feel like for my 5K time, it's accurate. But once we get into like half marathons, 10Ks, marathons, I mean that's when I think it gets a little bit less accurate because like there's those marathoner persons like they can run so fast for a marathon but they probably don't have the speed to do what their 5K race predictor says or their 2 mile or 1 mile race predictor says. But for like me running 5Ks and miles and 2 miles, I feel like it's more accurate there. But once we get up to a 10K half marathon, that's when I think it's not really accurate because I train for that shorter distances. I'm not necessarily trained for that longer distances. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, yours has a race predictor on it. So what does it say
Let's
for the
see.
5K?
Let's see what the race predictor is. Why not?
I don't know if mine has it. It might, but I just have to find it.
Recovery.
Cover times.
It says my 5K predictor is 16:33. Mine said you can run, but I'm training for sub 18, and I don't think I can. I mean, I would say it's accurate to a certain point. I mean, if it says that you can run 17:15, I mean, I feel like that's probably a good sign, but it's probably it might be out of your comfort zone in a way. But honestly, race predictors are, in some ways, you just have to, some race predictors are all right, but sometimes you just gotta race and see what happens. Sometimes you just gotta race. I mean, 18:15 is not a bad time. 18:15 is a really good time. What have you done for previous previous time trials? Because I don't think when was the last time you were able to race in person in England, because I haven't heard about too many in-person races. Like, I know right now there's like half marathons going on in like Florida, 3 mile. I mean, 18:15. That sounds like a good time. You could probably even. I think your sub 18 is a really good goal to shoot for. I think. What has your mileage been? Just out of curiosity, what has your mileage been? Haven't have you been hovering around like 25-ish a week? My mileage has been kind of weird. Few small. Were those track races though, Alex Runner, or were they cross country races? Oh,
So yeah, my Strava run. My watch randomly started recording a Strava run today. I just got notified when it was like 3 hours recording in. And I'll show you the map on the Strava. It really doesn't make sense. I didn't go like that anywhere like that today. But I might take it down. Might leave it up. We'll see. I mean, it's extra mileage, and the watch is never wrong, right?
I mean, 30 is a bit high. I mean, 20 to 30 miles a week. That's a good number. I mean, that's kind of what I've been running. I think I ran 33 miles last week, but I wasn't pushing too hard. But I think sub 18 would be a good goal for you, Alex Runner. I think that would be a really good goal for you. Oh yeah, you guys use kilometers. Then there's just the U.S. that uses miles. I think the U.S. is the only country that uses miles.
I think so too. What do you run, Jaden, usually in a week? Like
I don't know, probably around
10, 15?
15. Yeah, around 15 probably.
Yeah, I do around 15 to 18, I think. 14, 18 maybe.
That's not too. 35. Yeah, 35. A kilometer is about 0.62. Yeah, that would make sense. I think a kilometer is 0.62 of a mile, so that makes sense. It's interesting for the Strava challenges, they do it in kilometers too. It's not in miles.
Yeah.
I need to work on getting my January distance challenge.
I think I already completed. I completed a challenge now that I ran apparently 4.83 miles. This is from yesterday though. It said. So I think it must have been. Oh, it shows around my house. So I think it was tracking. Maybe it started tracking when you took my watch, and then when I took it back and then drove to my house, and then it died. So it died, and I got confused. It's like, yep, you ran. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you told me about that. I think you said you were taking training easy because you guys had like 1 month quarantine thing. 50 miles in January, that's averaging 12 miles. I mean, sometimes you need those breaks in training. Sometimes you need that mental break. But
I think that during the lockdown when we had it back in March, we were just starting a track season, so we just continued doing it. So I was still sprinting at that time, and then I took off for a couple months and came back in September. Jim, what do you do for fitness when you were in quarantine? Did you do any fitness, like any type, like getting out of bed?
Like starting in quarantine, like back in March.
Yeah, anytime for what? I'm not sure. I always get confused. I know it started like March 14th, somewhere around that. But when did it officially end? Like you could start going places. Like they weren't all like.
I think it was like more staggered. Like places opened up depending on.
I think around like maybe late April, right? Late April going into May.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before I started running, but I own a lawn care and landscaping business, so that's kind of, I guess, what
JJ Lawn Care.
Yeah, but that's kind of.
If you want to hear about Sox's business, go hit up JJ Lawn Care.
Don't go.
No, I'm gonna do a good promotion. go give him a 5-star review on Google. JJ
That-
Lawn Care and Landscaping
That's how
LLC,
you, that's how you,
Watertown, Wisconsin.
that's how you get everyone to 1-star.
No, we got good people on here.
No, we got Alex Runner's an awesome person.
Yeah,
I mean,
nobody's
yeah.
gonna do
That's
1-star.
Well, I really no one. Yeah.
No one.
I
That's
mean,
not happened before.
Alex Runner.
Oh.
If you've been running since October 2019 and you can run a sub 18 5K, or you're close to a sub 18 5K, that's pretty good. I mean, October is my birthday month too, so one of my friends tried to get me to do swimming. I didn't do it though. I didn't do swimming though.
I just remember
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I think you need a drink of your life water.
Yeah, it gives me life, life water. It has art on it in case you. Let's check the ingredients. Water.
Is H2O in it?
No, purified water.
I think Cash Money Jonah also does swimming.
Oh yeah, good old Cash Money Jonah.
Wasn't even like a half marathon swimming around the pool. I don't.
No, that was a joke.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that'd be really.
And
really
then
hard.
there's the freshman king Thin Mulligan. I mean, swimming seems hard. I mean, I did private swimming lessons when I was young, so that helped. I was actually able to learn how to swim.
But you go in the pool like for track season, you can tell them about that. Like you go in the pool for that.
Oh yeah, we during track season, like every Wednesday, we do some aqua jogging. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I think I was watching this video on Michael Phelps, and Michael Phelps said he swam for 4 straight years. Like he didn't take a day off. So, I mean, dedication is dedication.
I think it would be cool for sprinters to try that out.
Aqua jogging?
Yeah, I mean,
You don't need an aqua jog on sprinting.
well, when you're in the indoor season, when you're constantly going on the wood
You
sucks.
still don't need an aqua jog.
Well, it's fun. I bet it'd be fun.
You don't need an aqua jog.
I'll go do it on my own time. I'll go do it in my inflatable hot tub. Nobody can stop me then.
4 hours a day training, that kind of sucks. I mean, if the thing is, if you enjoy training, then it's good, but otherwise, that can be really annoying. How tall are you, Alex Runner, out of curiosity? Like, I'm like 6'2".
6'2". What's Jan? 5'9".
No, I'm about
5
6
foot.
No, yeah, I'm about 6 foot.
Yeah,
You're
sure.
6 foot?
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know that.
I'm 5'6".
Evan's the shortest out of the group.
Yeah, it's so cool. Actually, my watch apparently measured me. It apparently knows my height.
That doesn't even make
It has
sense.
sensors around it. I don't know.
That doesn't even make
Here,
sense.
I'll show you. Maybe I manually entered it or
Oh
something.
my gosh, that doesn't make any sense.
No, I'll show you.
Okay, Evan, show me. I'm waiting.
Okay, my max VO2 is 46.
5 foot. That's decently tall. You're almost as tall as Evan, and you're
Here, look. It measured me. Back in
5.98. It
Yeah.
says you're 6 feet. Oh wait, never mind. My bad.
what? No, 5'6", basically.
Evan, how do you feel that Alex Runner is almost the same height as you, and he's 3 years younger?
Hopefully you get taller. I mean, if you want to get taller, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, like
I'm fine with
I
that.
didn't hit my growth sprint. I was like summer of freshman year, I think. So I was like,
Go take a look at his videos.
I was like 15 years old. So I mean, I was at like 5'6", and I kind of shot up for summer. So
I shot up at 5th grade.
5'11". Yeah.
My dad, I think, is like
You're taller than both.
5'7".
Even a minute of breathing helps you think clearly. Should I do a breathing?
No, you
No,
don't.
No. Apple's telling me.
You don't need to breathe.
Apple's telling me I need to breathe.
You don't need to breathe.
Make
You
sure
need
to
to
breathe.
You don't need to breathe. You'll be fine.
Don't
Yeah.
breathe.
Who needs oxygen?
You're taller than both of your parents, right?
Me?
Yeah.
It's not even close. It's not even close. Mom and Dad are.
I'm taller than.
I passed them. I passed them by the time I was in middle school. I passed them. Just happened.
Everyone's pretty short in my family.
I passed my grandma though first. Oh yeah, you asked me what my cadence was. I think let me look at my data. I think my cadence is like 150-ish, 160. But I think there's something that you can put on your shoes. Yeah, that's what mine should be. My cadence should be 180, but
Okay, guys,
it's kind of been laxing.
I can go up the stairs at 0.71 feet per second, but when I'm going down the steps,
Let's
let
me look at my long run here. Or let me see if I can. Let's look at.
Takes me longer to go down the stairs than to go up.
Okay.
I washed my hands for 3 seconds. What? It tells me when I was brushing my teeth.
Okay.
It has sensors all over it. So I was brushing it can tell all this.
Bro, that's too much.
Just on the vibrations in your.
Yeah,
No,
I thought
there's a huge sensor. I'll show you.
Oh my gosh.
This whole
I'm trying
sensor.
to talk here up.
Jay's amazed by the technology of Apple.
Well, it's just like, how can it tell it you're not?
Apple knows everything.
Bruh. I mean, I should probably get a metronome. I mean, I should probably get a metronome and try to increase my cadence. I mean, I am a taller person, so I mean, it makes sense that I wouldn't hit that 180, but I think I need to be hitting probably like 170-ish.
What is cadence exactly?
Cadence is how many steps you do per minute.
You want a high one?
The average is 180, I believe.
I don't know if mine tells that.
Yeah, that's probably easier than trying to get a metronome. So I might just have to do that. Might just have to get a metronome, or I can probably get a free app though. So
That's so weird. So my walking asymmetry is 5%. I don't even know what that
Bruh,
means.
I like Ben Parkey. Ben Parks is probably my number 2 favorite YouTuber. Number 1 probably Seth James Demore. Number 2 is probably Ben Parks. Then after that, it's kind of a toss up between a whole bunch.
I'd say mine is Kofuzi because that's really the only one that I actually watch.
Sykes, do you watch any running YouTubers?
JK Running Productions, obviously. Yeah, I'm not really into like competitive running and stuff, so I guess I don't.
You should watch Kofuzi then because he's
I don't know.
He's not elite, but he's elite. Alex Renner, how did you find my channel out of curiosity? Just wondering, how did you find it? It's kind of
he found it right in the beginning.
because you were like my first subscriber. Yeah, thanks, Alex. I'm glad I'm number 1. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting how you found me. TRP. I like TRP. TRP is honestly probably my 3rd channel. It goes, I'd probably say Seth, James Demore, Ben Parks, TRP, and then from there it's kind of a toss up between a whole bunch. Do you watch the athlete special out of curiosity? Spencer Brown, the athlete special.
You watch the 8-minute ad video?
Bro, not gonna lie, guys. I've been doing my 8-minute ads pretty much every day of the new year. February, we got something cooking up for February though. Holden Thilke, if you ever watch this, you're gonna want to watch that video.
It's gonna teach you a lot.
It's gonna teach you. It's gonna really motivate you to do your abs. who would you put above TRP, the athlete special? Just I'm glad you do your abs every day. We're gonna have to. I mean, we're gonna have to tell Holden, if Holden Thilke, if I'm sure you know who Holden Thilke is, Alex Runner. He's been on a couple of videos. Don't do his abs, Holden. He's told us he's doing his abs right now, but I don't think we believe him. Do we believe him?
No, there's no way.
Yeah. I thought about for a 200 subscriber special, we videotape Holden doing his abs, but Holden said he wouldn't videotape his abs. He said, "No, I'm not doing that." So
100 subscribers is coming up pretty quick though.
I mean, we're at 185. It's been interesting. We're on that upward trajectory. Hopefully we'll get that 200 subs. Kind of a 3-team in a way. They're kind of helping me promoting. I edit all the videos. What you guys? Oh, I'm glad you like the new the GoPro. Honestly, I didn't realize how big of a difference the GoPro Hero 9 was until I compared the two clips side by side. Like we were doing, like the first time I used it was the 2-mile time trial video, and man, you can tell the difference between the Hero 5 and the Hero 9.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm so glad I got that new camera.
Now we don't have to use the gimbal anymore. It was like a stabilizer for the Hero 5 because the Hero 9 kind of has it built in. I think you could tell a little bit when I was like on the long run, when I was watching the long run video, you could tell a little bit, but it was way better.
Yeah, I don't even need a gimbal for it. Too bad we didn't have it for the half marathon video.
Yeah.
Especially with the battery life too. That was a big issue on the half marathon.
Just a little bit. Bro, man, if you're gonna get a camera, the GoPro Hero 9 is honestly stacked. And the battery life, we can film like a 2-hour video, or we can film a whole workout, and we don't even have to switch the battery. It'll get to like 30%, and we don't even have to switch the battery. Yeah, the color is a lot better. I mean, I still try and contrast, add saturation and stuff like that, but in a way, if I just did a video without doing that, it would be fine. 4 viewers, let's go.
5 likes.
5 likes. I mean, tell everybody that I posted on Strava. I didn't post on Instagram. That's okay though, if I didn't post it on Instagram. Do you have Instagram, Alex Runner? I know you got Strava. Ooh, we're at 6 likes.
Ooh, let's go.
6 likes. Kevin's too busy looking at his watch data.
No, I'll try and get into YouTube.
YouTube?
Give it another like.
Good old.
Yeah, my internet is not working today, but you know.
Bro, your internet never works.
It doesn't work down here.
I think if you threw your phone in the river, Evan, it would work better.
My phone's fine. It's Verizon. I need to throw Verizon in the river.
I mean, I'm not a big social media person either, Alex Runner. The only reason I have Instagram is because of JK running production. Otherwise, I wouldn't have Instagram.
Yeah, social media. If you don't have it, that's probably you're better off without it.
Yeah,
it's addicting when you have it. But
I mean, if none of your friends do, I mean that makes sense. If you could do me a favor, Alex Runner, though, tell your friends
7
about
likes.
7 likes. If you could do me a favor, though, tell your friends to go subscribe to JK Running Productions. What is WhatsApp? I feel like I've heard about WhatsApp.
So it's like a text messaging app. We used it once when we were going to like a foreign country, and we were trying to contact our other family members. So that's about it.
What is it? Oh my god! One of my friends was annoyed you passed it. Which person was that? Just I mean, that's kind of sad, but I mean, like it takes work, but it takes work with YouTube. Like when you think about my upload schedule, I mean that basically my upload schedule now Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I mean, I'm just that's who Stardust is.
Who is it?
I think I've heard of that dude. I think he's commented on a couple videos, and I was wondering who it was.
Sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but not sorry. But when you think about what it takes, I mean, I've uploaded a video every other day for basically like 5 months now,
Yeah.
and it takes work. But because he doesn't have enough time to edit. I mean, I don't really have too much time to edit, but he hasn't. How does your school even work? Do you guys have trimesters? Do you guys have year-round school? Do you have semesters? Just out of curiosity. Right now, we got trimesters here in good old Watertown. You know what? Watertown, the best place to be.
Where would you say is the best city to be located for running? Like just any major city.
Honestly, I would want to live in Flagstaff,
Where's that?
Arizona.
Arizona? Okay.
Arizona?
Arizona, yeah. New York running, I wonder what that's like.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big.
Yeah,
I watched a YouTuber who did New York running.
I don't know if I would want to live in New York. Oh, but do you have school year round though? I mean, that actually sounds like I wouldn't mind going there. I mean, that's where like Kipchoge, Jeffrey Kimura. I think Mo Farah is in Ethiopia right now. But I mean, if I could train there, I would. The problem is though the elevation gain. I'd say is okay.
That's what we have, right?
Yeah, that's about what we have. It's kind of different though now because of how much school we lost. Yeah, I'm a fussy eater too. Evan knows about that whenever I go to his house.
You like pizza, so that's good.
I mean, if I didn't like pizza, that'd kind of be sad.
Bruh. That's a bro.
We got kudos from AJ Marchand.
AJ Marchand?
On the run that my watch decided to start coming yesterday.
AJ Marchand.
Rest in peace to my life one.
Yeah, I don't like any sauces either.
Check out the art on here.
I'm a really plain eater. I'm a really plain eater, honestly. Like when I have spaghetti, I just have plain spaghetti.
You don't throw any cheese on there or meatballs?
Sometimes I'll put Parmesan cheese on there, but otherwise, I'm nothing.
Pesto, yeah, pesto's good.
What's on pesto though?
It's like
isn't there like greeny stuff on there?
Yeah, it's like spinach or something.
I think it's maybe parsley. I don't
I don't
know.
It's good stuff though. It's good on noodles for sure.
A lot of cheese. You should come to Wisconsin then. We have a lot of cheese here.
If you want cheese, I mean, then you'll want to come to Wisconsin.
They have it literally everywhere. Grocery stores, cheese shops, like there's one in town, and then gas stations.
Yeah, and some green pesto. Yeah, I like my fettuccine though. Like I've been on a ton of cruises, and whenever I go on a cruise, I gotta like if there's nothing necessarily I want for an appetizer, I'll just be like, I'll take that fettuccine. Like I think on like an 8-day cruise, sometimes I'll have it like 5 times. I'll just be like, okay, nothing there. Get that fettuccine. Get that carbs, carbo load.
That's what I did the night before the 5K. I carbo loaded a little bit.
Did you carbo load?
I didn't intend to do it.
Do you carbo load, Alex Runner?
I didn't mean to do it. It just happened. Like I had a lot of bread, some fries, barbecue sandwich, and then chocolate cake. I didn't choose it. I didn't choose what was going on. I literally eat anything. Like
I know you'll eat anything. I watched lots of I was thinking about doing a giveaway sometime though. I might give away a
carbs.
no, I'm not giving away carbs.
Give away a pack of noodles, ramen noodles, or
Do the macaroni challenge.
God.
Bro, Evan did this challenge once where, so you explain it.
All right. Well, this was like 5 years ago. Keep that in mind. So I really didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know why I did it. I just took Kraft macaroni and cheese, like the ones that come in a box. Took the shells out. Didn't cook them. Just left them uncooked. Then put Kraft like single cheese stuff all over it, and then microwaved it for 5 minutes. It tasted absolutely horrible, and I didn't like mac and cheese for a solid 2 years after that. I don't like it as much.
Bagels and scones are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Bro, scones are awesome.
Yeah.
My grandma, she's traveled all over the world, and she did a presentation
I remember
in one of my class. I think it was like 3rd grade, and we did this like where we had like an English tea thing, where we had scones, had tea. I think it was pretty good. Not gonna lie, I think the scones were like, you bake scones today. Now I kind of want to bake scones. Evan, do you want to bake scone? do you want to bake scones?
Yeah,
You can bake scones.
Yeah.
Bake scones. Stars, can you bake scones?
I have to learn how, but I'm sure.
That's one of the
we'll figure it out.
requirements for the road trip.
Oh boy.
2022. Watch out, 2022.
Yeah, Quick Trip donut.
Oh my
80
gosh.
donuts.
The Glazers. Is it, just out of curiosity, is there a Quick Trip in England?
There's only one in like Illinois and Wisconsin. Minnesota.
I'm just wondering, is there a Quick Trip?
It's a gas station. In case
It's a gas station.
I think they call it a petrol station over there.
Petrol?
Yeah. That's what I heard. I heard like people from like here, they like call it petrol instead of gas.
Or maybe
You mean petroleum?
They just call it petrol. I don't know.
Who calls gas petrol?
gin stocks.
Okay.
There isn't?
Okay.
Oh. That's kind of sad. You're missing out on the Glazer donut.
Yeah,
Oh.
See, I told you, it's petrol.
Interesting.
Electric cars, though.
You
Some pretty nice.
You learn something new every day. Say Petron.
Okay.
Petron.
Okay,
So-
sue me. Jeez.
You said it wrong.
Oh.
You're wrong. Said it wrong. Petrol. Stocks. I don't know. We might have to kick them out of the film crew. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We aren't gonna kick Stocks out of the film crew.
Maybe.
No, we're not doing that.
14 likes.
Bro, let's go 14 likes. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
there's something in the works. I mean, we might be getting out of Watertown for a weekend. Who knows? We might be getting out of Watertown for a weekend,
Man,
going to some new routes. Yeah, it was a van. It's not there anymore now.
I think it might be Amazon. They're always in those creepy white vans just throwing around, especially around Christmas time. They had to rent a bunch, and you didn't know who it was, and they're just pop it out. They always stay outside my garage. I open the garage, and there's always a guy just standing there. Yeah, I got a package for you.
Bro, you get so many packages.
It's insane. Well, today we built a table, and I learned how to.
That's what those big packages were.
Oh
Probably.
yeah, right. Yeah.
No, those were dog beds.
Well,
What the hell?
So there's
oh my god.
we got 2 tables and then 2 dog beds. We already have dog beds. I don't know why we got more dog beds.
Well, you can sell them on eBay.
It's so on eBay.
You can sell anything on eBay, pretty much. Tesla tequila, but you can't put the alcohol in there. You can sell a piece of glass for $800. They still haven't restocked it.
Good old Tesla.
Tesla.
Is there Tesla cars in England?
Yeah,
Yeah,
There
there's-
should be.
They're expanding a lot of places. I think they just got like a permit or something for India.
Bro, we
now.
reached the 1 hour mark.
There was a Tesla in one of his videos when you did the Fort
The Watertown Fort Unite.
Yeah.
Yeah, the latest one. Did you see it? Tesla? Yeah, they're pretty easy to spot. They have such a unique design. They are
Your
common. Nice. My neighbor has a Tesla. That's awesome.
That's honestly pretty cool.
I'm a huge fan of Tesla. I mean, electric cars in general.
You would marry Elon Musk.
What? No. I'd be his best friend, but you know.
You and my buddy Cameron.
I'd like to go take a trip of his factories.
There's 3 on your road? Man.
I gotta come to England.
We gotta take a trip. I mean, if I ever come to England, I mean, I'll let you know.
I'll be
I'll be crashing. You can expect me at the front door at 10 o'clock.
I'll text you on WhatsApp and let you know.
Yeah, Elon's the richest in the world. Good old Elon. Past Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, he's gonna get us to Mars though, so he's gonna need a lot.
I mean,
hey, you could run on Mars, you know. Maybe when you're like 80 years old, you can take.
Bro, just imagine if somebody ran on Mars. Just think how many views that would get.
That would get insane amount.
That would get on the trending page of YouTube.
I would say get probably 20 million.
Yeah.
No,
Too bad you have to pay that much to get on.
No, Elon Musk. We're gonna become good friends. It's gonna be like, you know what?
I'm gonna be a mechanical engineer, so you know.
You might get a free pass or something.
They're gonna need me up there.
Yeah, they're gonna need me up there too. I'll be the one like coding stuff and rims.
And then Stocks will be the one flying us there.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not gonna fly to Mars.
I'm not gonna spend 2 years in a spaceship just to go to Mars. I have no.
Come on, Stocks, you're the fly boy.
It's 6 months, isn't it? No, I think it's 6 months.
Okay, Stocks, you wouldn't want to do 2 years of your life going to a planet that is unknown.
No, because then if you get there, you're in trouble. You're doing another 2 years for someone to come.
Well, I mean, that's the risk you want to take.
Oh my god.
It's Mars.
It's a Mars.
You're gonna find some cool stuff up there.
Who knows? Maybe you'll find aliens.
Yeah,
What type of engineering does he do? I mean, I'm thinking about going into mechanical engineering. Evan, you're software engineer right now, maybe?
Maybe. I think I might just go computer science, something like that. So it's more like a degree that can cover a few in case I want to go into something different. But
and then
not exactly sure. Then we got the pilot over there.
Then we get the pilot.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you can always become you can always fly to Mars. Why do you have a Navy shirt on? You're supposed to have the.
What about the Air Force?
Why can't I just wear a Navy shirt?
Because you want to be a pilot.
Yeah.
You could be a pilot and be in the Navy.
I guess. That's pretty cool, honestly. The reason why I think I'm gonna go into mechanical engineering is I think it's a good degree that I can do multiple things with. Like I can go into product design. I just think it's a good all around degree for a lot of things. So if I'm like, oh, I want to do this, then I think I'll be okay with that degree. It's gonna be interesting though. I thought about I thought about going into business too.
That's what Cameron's in, right?
Yeah, I can't. My buddy Cameron.
He was in film originally.
Yeah.
He switched over.
He's a big Elon Musk fan too.
Wolf of Wall Street too.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's when you think of business students, like they make the joke like it's all like people like Elon Musk, Wolf of Wall Street stereotypes, but.
Oh my gosh, the Wolf of Wall Street. Wow.
It's free on Amazon Prime with ads.
Oh my gosh, don't watch that.
I didn't watch it. I just saw
that
it on there.
movie's so inappropriate.
I only saw the one scene where he was like saying, "Take some fun coupons."
Oh
Fun
my
coupons.
gosh.
That's the only scene I've ever seen.
The FBI people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only one I've ever seen.
Don't watch that movie.
There's one with Steve Carell, kind of like a movie similar to that. I think it's called like The Big Short or something.
The Big Short?
Yeah, The Big Short.
Steve
Carell's a good actor.
I like Steve Carell.
Is your watch time going up with the live stream now?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
We gotta get to.
I imagine it's gone up. Let's look. Ooh,
Oh wow.
134.8. Just I have the new Wonder Woman. What do you think of the new Wonder Woman movie? I've heard bad reviews from it.
I think my mom or boyfriend watched it. I don't know.
I've heard it's trash.
That's what I've heard too.
I haven't seen it.
What is?
I haven't watched a movie since.
Let me.
March.
I haven't gone to see him. The last movie I might have seen was Jumanji. Honestly,
Yeah, the last movie I think I saw.
what is the new Dexter? Look up the new Wonder Woman, or I'll do it. I'll do it. Well, look, it was a normal superhero movie. Did you like it, or out of 100, how would you have rated it out of 100? Because Wonder Woman 1980. The first one was better. I feel like every person would say the first movie in a sequel was better.
Yeah. That's why I'm a little nervous about Top Gun too.
I think we should watch the original Grown Ups. No, watch the second Grown Ups because that one's
maybe. I mean, that's what the Rotten Tomatoes rating was 60%. So I mean, that's not necessarily really good.
Maybe 60 or 70. This was more cliche.
Cobra Kai season 1 got 100%.
I still haven't.
This was more cliche. You could guess the plot easily. I mean, that's kind of the way it is with superhero movies, but like my favorite superhero is probably Captain America. How about you, Evan?
I would say Hulk or Iron Man.
Hulk or Iron Man?
I have to say like Captain America.
I like Captain America. I think like all the Captain America movies were really good. And I mean, I would say you couldn't necessarily just spell out the plot right away. Kind of like in the new Spider-Man movies, though, that they're making. I liked Andrew Garfield, though. In The Amazing Spider-Man. I thought he was pretty good. But, The Amazing Spider-Man 3 didn't happen. Kind of bummed out about... You like Spider-Man? Yeah. Spider-Man's kind of cool. I mean... What I kind of like about like the way they did the new Spider-Man movies is that in a way they're not focusing so much on the backstory, because I feel like a lot of people know the Spider-Man, they know the plot summary of Spider-Man, so I kind of like how they focused less on that and they focused more on they just kind of created stories from it. They didn't focus so much on the backstory of Spider-Man. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? Just shaking your head.
I haven't watched, but the last time I watched a Spider-Man movie was probably, well, with him just having his own movie, probably 10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Yeah, probably was the last time. I just remember someone showing me.
The last one I saw was Homecoming.
The Far From Home one was interesting.
Actually, no, I saw a Spider-Man movie 3 years ago.
You were on your phone during the new Star Wars movie.
I think I fell asleep during the Star Wars movie.
Yeah, when Disney bought Star Wars.
Bruh, every Star Wars fan hates the new trilogy.
Yeah, that was.
I know, like on Disney Plus, they have like
I mean, for the half marathon, if I trained harder for it, like I wouldn't say I didn't train harder for it, but if I was going to train for another half marathon, honestly, my mileage, probably would want to hit like 40 or even 50 miles. Like, I feel like I was still in more 5K shape than I was half marathon shape. Talking about how hard it was tough. Like, definitely the first 10K. The 10K was not too bad, but kind of after that last 10K or the last 10K, that's when it kind of really started to hurt. I had to go to the bathroom. I should have done that earlier, but I waited till the complete into the race or the end, and that was no bueno, guys. That was no bueno. But
Pulled through it.
I pulled through it. I mean, I thought, 120s. I knew I could probably run 130, but I feel like yeah. I felt like I wanted to average at least under 630 for it. But I think what also helped, though, I had my Saucony Endorphin Pros. I did take gels, but the nutrition wise, drinking more water, I should have done that a little bit more. There's definitely things I can improve upon that. I thought about running a half marathon before track season. We'll see what happens with that, though. See if I can run an hour 20 minutes. What do you think?
Hour and 20 minutes, I think you can get it. I know. Yeah, I remember when we were filming him. You could really tell he was like in the zone for like the whole thing. It was just that first mile. Like it started out a little bit fast. That kind of caught up to him, but
Oh yeah, it caught up really bad.
Midway through, it was a little tough, but finished out pretty strong. So it was a good race.
It was pretty good.
The trail was nice, pretty nice for running on. It was a little difficult to like film on because it was a bumpy, and then like if me and Jane had to like switch the cameras so I could get the gel open or something like that. Wasn't the best, but still a nice trail. Had a random white van in the middle of the woods.
Bro, that's been there every single run we've done.
Yeah, there's just a random white van in the middle of the woods. We're not sure what's for, but if it's just someone's like, they threw it out there, they don't want it. I don't know. Or maybe someone's living in it. We just don't know. We'll never find out.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
Well, the world will never know. That's one of the things that's kind of sad about winter is the trails are just snow. They just got a whole bunch of snow on them, so there won't be too much trail running till at least March probably. And even then, the ground is just going to be soggy and stuff. But that's kind of why maybe in February might be taking a trip a little bit more up north in Wisconsin. Not quite sure though. Hopefully that might happen. That might happen soon though. Might bring the film crew with me. They got to help film the run. So we'll see though. We'll see. Stocks, you think that would be fun?
Yeah.
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 Just yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it'd be pretty fun. Yeah.
Listen to that country music.
Yeah.
Well, it helped me yesterday. So
I thought your earbuds didn't work.
I had to restart my phone when they were.
My earbuds, I just forgot I'm at home, so I just blasted my speaker.
It depends on like where you're going. Like different businesses will require you to like wear masks. But
there's not any like you can't travel outside of the state. You can't travel
for us in Wisconsin. I think in other states it's different.
other states it might be different, but like I can travel to other states. It's not like we have to be locked. Bruh. It's not like we can be locked down. It's not like we have to be locked down in our houses or anything. No, we can do more than exercise and shopping.
It's pretty much.
It's pretty.
The only thing that we have to do is like some businesses don't require you to wear a mask, but if you bring a mask, you can basically do anything.
That's basically the only. Basically, everything's open. It's just some businesses require you to wear a mask.
Yeah. Oh, he said over there.
That kind of sucks.
I know that. I think
at least you can exercise though.
They have I think they might be going for like a number like more restrictions, like a different phase because of that new variant.
That mutating.
Yeah.
Only food places are open. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, just think of the economic impact, though. I feel bad for the small businesses there. But that's the one thing I think with like the lockdowns and everything. I think there's been a lot of runners that have kind of discovered the sport. I think that's what kind of helped.
I remember during quarantine, yeah, you would see a decent amount of people running outside. Then me, I remember one time I saw Josh running outside, and then there's me doing my sprint workout in pajamas in the middle of the day.
Bruh.
I was wearing
Yeah.
bright red MTV television pajamas.
I don't think there's been any of the new strain cases in my state, Wisconsin.
I know it's been like
Yeah.
Colorado.
I know it's
not-
been in other states.
Yeah, we're not like in a big city. Too,
I think it might be like in the state, possibly like maybe a couple, but they just haven't found it yet. Maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
where we are, we're not in too big a city. I guess that's the one good thing about Watertown. Good
Yeah.
old Watertucky. It's actually in the dictionary. Name a Watertown. If you look up Watertucky, I'll look it up right
It's
now.
on Urban Dictionary.
It's on
That's a parody website.
Who cares? It's on.
Yeah, that means it's on.
Who cares? It's on Urban Dictionary.
Anyone can make a definition on Urban Dictionary.
That's not too bad though. 1 in 30. That's what. That's 97% ish.
I don't know.
90, 96, 90. That's not too bad. I'm not sure what it is in Watertown. I think we've only had like 10 deaths in Watertown.
I think we're at 30 now.
We're at 30.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
kind of high.
Well, they
I
post
don't
on Facebook sometimes.
I don't know.
Rest in peace.
Facebook. Rest in peace, Facebook.
I think the big issue over here though is just that like the hospitals are getting filled up with COVID patients. So like if you were to get in like a car accident, you actually need like medical assistance. They might not have like a room for you to stay in. So
I know it's probably like bigger than Connemock area, like Madison, Milwaukee.
yeah, but
Yeah, it's bigger there.
I know some people work at the hospital. Well, I don't know them, like Aunt knows them.
Bro, the hospital has good food.
Yeah, the PJ's actually delivered like 600 subs, I think, like a couple days ago. Or
600?
yeah, for every person in the hospital.
That's a lot.
I don't know. It was a big number. I think that's what I remember hearing.
That's a lot right
you
there.
just donated it or you someone
No.
paid for it?
Something.
Could I have been there for the? Could I have brought that?
I think you would. I don't know what. No, someone from it was really early in the morning. Like people had to get up at like our family had to get up at like 1 in the morning to start making bread for it.
But I
Well,
remember
what
that
is
one.
it?
You remember that brewer game we went to, and you said you couldn't stay over because you had to help with that order or something.
Yeah, what were you saying, Jan?
I was just gonna ask how do you transport 600 subs?
I don't know if it's 6.
Did
It was
you
a lot.
Did you use a van that we can use?
It was, I think, someone from the hospital that came.
Oh.
600. That's what I remember. That's a number that I remember. I don't know if that's accurate. But it was just a large number.
Some hospitals are running out of oxygen. I think that might. I don't know how big of a problem we're having with that now. I think there's a decent amount of ventilators. I haven't heard any shortages. It would just be all about how much space is available in the hospital rooms. Not positive on that though.
I'm trying to find out how many subs it was.
Just Google it.
What?
Google it. Google is king of
There's
search
too
engine.
many messages.
Too many Maybe you should delete your messages.
No, they're on Messenger.
Maybe you should delete your Messenger app then.
I thought about it. That's how.
You just text me random letters.
Yeah, I texted you Pete or something.
That was a loud crack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, I got the number.
He's got
Okay,
the
not
number
600. I have to do some math.
528. What do you think? That's kind of interesting. What is what is 5 flat for a half marathon? Like, what would your projected time be if you ran
About
5
200.
minutes for a half marathon?
That's about 200.
200 subs?
Yeah.
Can you look up a half marathon thing?
Yeah.
Half marathon predictor? Let me look.
I actually have service right now.
Half marathon.
Not good, but
Half
it's-
marathon predict. Half marathon pace calculator. 105. I mean, he's shooting for that 104 mark, and honestly, I think he could probably do 104 because of that threshold, that 60-mile threshold run he did at like 5:30. I think he should be able to run like 104, which was his goal, but it's gonna be interesting. I'm pretty hyped to see the vlog after that, not gonna lie.
Did he live stream it?
No.
No.
You think he'll be just off? I think it'll be close. Though I like Seth, but I think in some instances, like because of the tank, I mean, he did not definitely. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, he did not. I mean, I understand. Evan, stop randomly waving.
Oh, there we went. I'm
Like-
trying to see how long the delay is.
Like I mean, I think he said he wasn't trying necessarily the last 5K, but the thing is also too, you have to he hasn't raced at that speeds in a long time, so I think it'll be interesting. I think he could do it, but I'm not quite sure. I think Seth should do more speed work in his training. That's my personal opinion. I mean, I think Seth has the aerobic capacity, but I don't think he has the speed in his legs necessarily to run that fast. So it'll be interesting though. I just think if he's off, he doesn't have the speed in his legs to be able to run that fast. But do you know who Seth Jameson Moore is?
Yeah. My heart is currently at 60 beats per minute.
Bro.
Yeah, I've seen him like when he was running in snow. He seems pretty cool. I just don't watch his videos. I like Kofuzi more, just because. I saw he did a shoe review. Speaking of shoe reviews, like, have you heard of the Asics Nova Blast?
Oh yeah, Asics Nova Blast I've heard is like everybody's top 3 like trainers of the year.
I think it's like the one that like he said had the most cushion or something like that he liked at least.
Stocks. Have you heard of the Asics Nova Blast?
No.
No?
I don't stay up to date on shoes and stuff like that.
You stay up to date on the lawnmowers?
No, I don't stay up to date on the lawn.
Or do you stay up to date on the newest airplane?
Yes.
Check out that one app, guy.
Oh my god.
That channel was
Stock-
going for a solid day, and then
Yeah, I've heard that they're supposed to be very good. The Nova Blasters. I mean, that's the one. I don't know. That's my thing about Seth is I think he needs to do more speed work in his training. I mean, I understand the way he trains. I mean, getting that aerobic system so good, but at some point you have to have speed in those. You have to have some speed in those legs to run that fast. So I think he's going to be in that 104 range. I think it's going to be close though. It's going to be interesting. Can't wait for that. I think he's racing Sunday, so can't wait for that vlog.
263 grams to ounces.
Why are you doing a grams to ounces conversion?
Because it's only telling me in grams, and I don't know. One sec. Siri, I don't have time.
Come on.
263 grams to ounces.
Are you an Apple person or a Samsung person? I got Samsung. You got Apple, right?
Yeah.
I think we all know what I am.
Yeah.
You have Apple, right?
Apple.
9 ounces. Okay.
Stocks doesn't have his brick anymore. I'm not joking. Stocks had a phone that was a brick.
It was the Apple one though. It was the SE.
Yeah, it was the one between the 5 and the 6.
Bit.
It was a bit older.
Evan wants to get his full head in the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Samsung. I mean, I've stuck with Samsung. I'm gonna stick with Samsung.
So cute.
Well, if there's an IKEA on our way though to wherever we're going,
I said no cute.
well, we're going to IKEA.
For the meatballs?
No, we're just going there to say we went to IKEA.
Why?
Is there an IKEA in England?
What's so good about IKEAs?
Yeah,
Bro, have you not heard of IKEA?
No, they're like a furniture store. Like
Bro, you gotta go to IKEA. We're taking a trip to IKEA. When I am on my first Samsung phone, and I've had Samsung, and I haven't had any bad luck. I had 2 Motorola phones.
well,
IKEA is king. So
I like Apple just because of the design and simplicity of it. Like Samsung's, I feel like they could be maybe like the settings can be more customizable than Apple. I'm not sure, but this feels like it's maybe a
Samsung Apple just adds a camera every single time a new phone comes out, though.
I've seen some of the Androids now, like I don't know if it was Samsung, like the Samsung 21. Where are they on now? I think it had like 6 cameras on it.
what about that one that was like a flip phone, but it was
Oh yeah, I've heard about
but
that.
then they like took it off the market because it was
BlackBerry?
like it was no. It was
It
like
wasn't
a Samsung
BlackBerry.
phone or something. But
5
it was
people, let's go.
But it was like a flip phone type thing.
I know what you're
It had like a
talking
flat
about.
screen. It was a prototype, and they put it in the market and they took it off after like a week.
5 cameras? Huh? I think mine might only have
One.
Well, there's one big one, but is there a camera right there? There's this camera, but there's got to be a front camera, I think. I don't know.
Josh was like trying to make the lights on his phone.
I don't know.
Mine has 2 cameras, a flashlight, and then sensor. I think that's like a LiDAR sensor up there, and then the Face ID sensors. There's 4 of
Bro,
them.
what are you doing?
I'm just looking at
Just looking at his
Do
phone.
you have the LiDAR sensor on yours?
What's a LiDAR sensor?
That little black.
I thought that was a speaker. Like if you're talking to it like this, like it gets
No,
audio.
I don't know. I know it has a LiDAR sensor. Like that's what they were promoting or something.
But
Okay.
I think flip phones are going to be coming back though. I think the thing is about a flip. I saw some. Yeah, I did too. I remember we were on our way back from the state meet that unfortunately we didn't get to racing. But we were coming back from that, and I stopped at Best Buy and we saw the phones, and there was a flip phone. So I thought they were coming back, but I guess they aren't.
How old is your phone?
My phone, that's an S10.
So that's like 3 years.
Yeah, it's a hand-me-down though. I got it from Dad.
This one's like 1 month old.
Mine's like a little over a year.
Before this, I had the iPhone X, but then
You went from the
Put it
brick
in the
to
washing machine, so you threw it in the river.
no, I didn't put it in the washing machine. That was my AirPods I got for free.
Yeah. My one problem though, I think you could see the crease on the phone. I think that was one of the things that they might have wanted to fix in their prototype. I think I could still see the hinges and stuff from that. But I mean, you never know. They could be coming back. Never know. Oh crap. Oh wait, the Packers are up. Had to check the score of the Packer game.
I haven't watched a Packer game. I don't think this whole season.
What about you, Stocks?
I haven't watched a Packer game.
I watched NBA.
I mean,
Root for the
I only
Packers,
watched,
Alex
like,
Runner.
finals games, like maybe
They have a
playoff
version
games,
2 now.
like
Did
regular
they fix the hint? Did they fix can you not see any of the creases now on the phone? Just out of curiosity. And another I'll have to look into that honestly. Not that I'm gonna get a flip phone or anything, but phones are just too expensive, honestly.
Yeah, they are.
How much was your phone? 1,000?
This one,
Yeah.
I think after my trade-in, it was probably $450.
That's not too. Dad, you aren't getting your chair back. What chair are you even talking about? I didn't even take your chair.
Maybe that's your on your dad's account. Maybe.
Oh, that's probably it, actually. That's actually probably it. I can't give you your chair back now, Mom. You'll have to watch the Packer game. You'll get to see Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, you got the 10-man elite autographs over there?
Oh yeah, I even got the shirt on. Good old 10-man elite.
I looked at their merch and I thought about
Bro, the shirts are nice.
they're expensive. Like their merch is like
I know their merch is expensive, but I look at it as going to a good cause. Bro, they're making a lot. They're making a lot of money though on merch. 5 people. Let's see if we can get this to 6. We're on 6 would be our. I don't think we got even 6 during the line. Oh, Evan, come. It's not gonna matter anymore, Evan.
not very poor.
Do you have? I think there's park runs on. I think there's park runs. I haven't done a park run though. Honestly, I know park runs are big though in England. Like Ben Parks, he does a whole bunch of. Oh, we're at 6 people. Let's go. He's number.
We're at 6.
Parker. What are you talking about?
Because I accidentally pressed the microphone, then you started talking about parks, and I picked it up and I sent the message.
Oh my god! But I know Ben Parks does park runs a lot. I just haven't. You've done over 50. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of park runs right there. I mean, let me see if there's any park runs going on. I'm kind of interested in that now. Park runs. What are you doing? You get.
I just got and just let the microphone listen to you.
Oh my god! Park runs in America. Okay.
I want my
There's
mouse.
I offered to give you your mouse, Mom, back, but you didn't want it. I mean, you get a T-shirt after 50 and 100. Well, I guess we're gonna have to get on that park run train now. We'll have to flex on everybody. Did my 50th credit. I mean, that's a pretty good if you have to start another lockdown. I mean, at least you got that. Are you doing the microphone thing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's too many characters.
Oh my gosh, Evan. But that seems like a good way to start a lockdown though. Get your 50th park run shirt. I do that. Evan, you should do a park run.
What's a park run?
It's basically a run where you do a 5K. Wow. I think you need to stop. I think we're gonna be going another hour, Mom. We're at, or at least maybe another half hour. I'm having some fun here. Aren't you having fun, Saxon Evan?
Yeah.
How about you, Alex Runner?
I think the iPhone is having fun.
Alex Runner, you having fun? I hope you are. That's a lot of park runs though for your mom to do 100. That's a lot right there. 300 or that's a pretty good number. The 5K that I'm doing tomorrow, when it was in person, usually there's like over 1,000 people there.
It was packed last time. I think we got on the television channel, the news channel.
Bro, there's when they show the picture from 2 years ago, they see us 2 at the front.
Nice.
And then there's Evan wearing the biggest
jacket in the whole world.
Yeah. Alrighty. Just let me know when you have to get off, Alex Runner. We'll probably stop when you have to get off. We're kind of just having some fun here.
I heard a little squeak from back here. Was that you, Jeff?
No.
I heard a little squeak.
Yes, it was, Josh.
So does that mean you were doing like a park run every Saturday or like every 2 Saturdays? Probably 20 minutes. Okay. We'll probably stay on another 20 minutes then. Did you hear that, Mom? We'll be on for another 20 minutes. Bro, just imagine if she opened the door. Oh, give me that news. I'll show that off.
All right.
So, got something to show off here. I was in the paper here. This was from my first cross country meet that I won. Second cross country meet. Look at that picture right there. Guy in the local newspaper.
Biggest newspaper.
Too bad they didn't. Too bad they didn't shout out JK Running Productions. I mean, a few years ago you ran these. I mean, park runs seem fun though. Well, we'll have to do a couple park runs though.
There we go.
You up for some? Would you do a park run?
You're doing a 5K in a park?
Basically.
I'd do it.
Stocks you.
Sure.
Then, and what's nice about a park run is for free, they basically time you. Basically, it's a free race.
Oh, so it's like an official thing, like where people meet up and do a race?
Yeah, they give you your times and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
So
I'd do it.
you did your. Wow. What did you run when you were 7? What did you run for that 5K? Just out of curiosity.
When he was 7?
Yeah, he said I ran my first park run when I was 7.
Jeez, I ran my first run probably when I was.
There was a person in the 5K that was 3 years old that did theirs. Thanks, Tim. Thanks for wishing me good luck. Glad you could stop by. You got him to subscribe, right?
Yeah.
I think 30.
That's probably my first.
That's not too bad. You are rambling. We're talking about park runs, Mom. What are you talking about? We're talking about park runs here. Aren't I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want me to talk about, Mom?
We should get the podcast featuring talking about.
The live stream got hacked by my mom. Bro, I changed the title. You are rambling about nothing. Wow. There was, but actually though, so in the 5K I'm doing, there was a person in the race results, and it was like a 3-year-old person, and they ran like an hour something 5K. So yeah, JK. Thanks, Mom. Why did you highlight JK Running Production?
That's what YouTube does. Whenever someone mentions your name, they highlight it.
Oh, that's cool. My local park, that kind of sucks if it's hilly though. At least though you get that good elevation gain. That's what I'm trying to do. I need to get that good elevation gain. I'm not gonna get. You have 2 dislikes.
What? No, there's not any dislikes.
Wait,
there's no
refresh it.
dislikes. Wait.
Refresh it.
Yeah. Exile the stream and go back in it.
You have to. You honestly, Mom, you probably did.
One.
Honestly, Mom, you probably disliked it because you said I was rambling too much. I don't know. What do you think, Evan? Do you think they disliked it?
I think. What do you think, James?
What do you think? Bruh, let me check something. I want to see how good my local Packers are doing. Ooh, we're up 16-3. Let's go. Alex Runner, cheer on the Packers. Go Pack, go.
Where are we even playing?
We're playing the Rams.
That's really
cool. Screw the Rams.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to the Super Bowl because you know what happens on Super Bowl night on
Twitter?
Yeah.
Everyone.
On Twitter. No, on Twitter.
Okay, so Alex Runner, if you watch the Super Bowl, look up this person named Stephen Frank. Look up this person named Stephen Frank, and he rates all the Super Bowl commercials, and they are hilarious.
He still hasn't followed me back.
Like,
I mean, my account kind of looks like a bot account, kind of. I mean, I tweet a little bit, but I have like 7 followers. Most of them are bots.
Thanks,
Come on.
Alex Runner, for cheering on the Packers. You know, go Pack, go.
I have
Yeah,
8
you-
followers. I'm following 67 people.
Well, Evan, you up now. You can retweet it, and hopefully, maybe somebody will actually respond
You'll
from
just get
Twitter to watch.
robots. You'll just get a bunch of robots coming in here and scream.
Well, a robot is a robot.
Yeah.
A robot equals a view, which equals something.
Profit.
Profit margin. What do you mean by something substantial, Mom? Do you mean I'm right about you disliking this live stream? Honestly, that's probably it. What do you think, Stocks?
What's substantial?
I'm rambling.
I don't know.
Nothing.
Existing.
Honestly, my dad probably typed that because my dad can't type really well. No. Bruh, this isn't making any sense, Mom. I didn't dislike it. I don't know. Alex, you got any other questions?
I didn't dislike it.
I don't know if you didn't dislike it, Mom. Mom, do you have any questions?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's honestly what you would say, though.
Did you stop?
I mean, we've been going so long, though. Bro, I didn't even realize this was gonna go this long.
It doesn't feel like an hour.
It doesn't
It
either.
doesn't.
Felt like half
When did
hour.
Okay, I'm gonna be making a video on this. So how I started running was in 5th grade. There was like this small track meet, and like the longest distance was 800 meters. So I did the 800, and there was a lot of people that didn't do it, but I did the 800, and not gonna lie, I kind of completely smoked everybody in my heat. Like I won by probably 20 seconds.
Smoking all of 5th grade.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I was
on 'em.
a 5th grader that flexed on everybody. So kind of after that race, I was like, bro, I did really fast in an 800. Let's do cross country, and haven't stopped from there.
You started in 5th grade?
Well, that 5th grade track meet.
Oh,
Oh,
so
dude,
6th grade?
yeah, because it was like a track day or something. You could like get a taste of what track and field was like.
I kind of wish I
Yeah.
did track and field because I remember in middle school I was done with basketball and the track and field coach said, "Hey Evan, you should join track and field." I'm like, nah. And then I didn't do it, but I kind of wish I did it like 7th or 8th grade.
Okay, why didn't you say no, Mom? This doesn't make any sense of what you're saying. Do you understand what no means? Oh, God, see you, Alex Runner. Have a good night.
All
Wish
right.
me luck.
Now Josh is talking to his parents
Honestly, though.
and Jaden Stocks.
Yeah.
Do you think we should cut in the live stream?
Yeah, it's
Do you think we should end the live stream? Or do you want to go another
Hour.
Hour.
I'm kidding.
Yep.
I'm kidding.
I'd go another hour.
I'm kidding.
Bro, my mom would be. I mean, I say let's just go to the 2-hour mark. You want to go to the 2-hour mark?
Sure.
Alrighty, we're going to the 2-hour mark. We'll see what happens. See if anybody else want to comment besides my mom and Jaden Stocks on his phone.
I'll comment.
Bro, I don't want your comment.
What do you?
Bro, I don't
I
want your
think Buddy
comment.
has a question. Quick.
Oh my gosh, what? Oh my gosh. No. No. No.
Josh can run.
What? Josh, can I run? What?
Josh can run. Can you run?
That's not
Okay.
even me. That's
What did I even type in the chat? Oh, I just turned the microphone on again.
Can you run? Was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
Bruh,
Yeah, it was you.
That wasn't me.
What do you
Bruh,
mean? That
No,
was
it
you.
wasn't me.
Yeah, it was.
let's see.
We're going through Jaden Stark's account.
What the hell?
Bruh.
What is your? Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Bro, why do you say that? Because it's a great word. It's this. It's a great word.
Bro, what? You say-
What are you doing?
It's a great word.
Bro.
Can I run? Yes, I can run.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Josh can run. Thinks it doesn't know if Josh can run. That's pretty ironic.
That I would say that's pretty ironic too. You just looking at that picture, aren't you, Evan?
Yeah, is that a real autograph or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they signed it. Those are the 3 founding members of Thin Man Elite.
Are they sponsored by Adidas?
Yeah.
They just casual wearing spot.
Can you go? What the? Oh my gosh. Bro.
What?
Add moderator.
What can you all do? Put your user in a timeout. Yeah, put him in a timeout.
We'll remove the comment.
You put people in timeout. That's pretty funny.
Bruh. Can I put my mom in a timeout? Let's see what
I
happens.
think you would be put in one then.
Let me see what happens. Hide user on the put user in a timeout. Report pin message.
Pin message. Stop watching. Stop rambling. Nothing.
Stop rambling.
Pin
Okay,
message.
we'll go another 3 minutes. Then we'll stop.
I mean, 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
No, 3 minutes
That'd
and
be
30 seconds.
That'd be 151.
Did you finally
Okay.
figure out where your gloves were?
No, I don't have them there. You still have them.
Oh, I think I know where they are.
These are
no
these
one
are the
is
Aubrey
watching.
Costco gloves. They work with
Bruh.
your phone.
We're deleting that comment.
No one.
I mean, honestly, if you're saying nobody's watching, why are you watching? You're watching, so I mean, that's kind of that's kind of ironic right there. Just saying.
I think. Oh, now it's 57. So you were right, I guess.
You realize you're the only one mad right now.
Well, we're having fun, so Mom. Mother, please go. I'm working right now.
You're working.
You are feeling.
You're-
I would say you're failing at your comments. Your comments make no sense, Mom. Please go.
You're gonna do this. Talk about something.
We are. Mother, please go. No, you don't.
This is like one of those things on YouTube where it's like bloopers.
You see in the background. What the?
Bro, let's see if we can put Ricky Krieger in a timeout. Let's see what happens.
Put user in timeout.
Let's see what happens. I don't know what that means.
All right, well.
We don't realize.
Well, we're going 1 more minute.
It deleted all our
1 more minute. Should I put Josh can run in a timeout?
Yeah.
I'll just count another count.
You have like 17 accounts. How many accounts do you have?
A lot.
Alrighty. Do you think we should end this?
I think we should go 50 seconds, 49, 48, 47, 47 seconds.
Alrighty, we'll go 40
censored.
seconds.
All our users have been deleted and censored.
Ricky Krieger would. I think they can still watch it though. I don't
Yeah,
think
they
they
can
can
watch.
comment.
No, they can watch it.
He can't comment.
So we're talking to Jaden's phone and.
Well, there's got to be one other person. Oh
No.
wait.
No.
Alrighty. Well,
They didn't like being
thanks
censored.
for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. This was pretty fun.
Gotta take it up to the hour 50 mark.
Well, we're doing that. If you
Alright.
haven't already, follow me on Instagram, Strava, Twitter, all that jazz.
Join the Strava Club.
Join the Strava Club.
Alright, we got
Turn
2
those
seconds.
turn those post notifications on,
Oh,
and have a great day. Bye, guys.
run fast.
Wish me luck.
Grind never stops.
Grind never stops.
Good luck to Jaden bowling balls on Sunday.